In the hills and valleys of rural Yancey County lies one of the spots Helene hit the hardest. In the Pensacola community, this church was once a symbol of faith and salvation.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Now volunteers are utilizing their faith to salvage what's left.
I'm at God's house right here helping him out, so he'll look out for me, down the road.
At Pensacola United Methodist, pews are covered in mud, the basement filled with debris. If you look for the altar, you see only mountains. It's the same story at the church across the street. Destruction, unlike anyone here has seen. But faith still stands here, and community members are finding it everywhere.
The grace of God. That's the only way that you can explain most of what has happened in this valley.
Bradley Boone is the assistant chief here at the Pensacola Volunteer Fire Department. During the worst of the storm, he was trapped in his home while one of his crew members was trapped in rushing water.
He's on the radio saying, somebody help, and then he quit transmitting. They were just certain he had died. You can imagine the joy, down here at the station when they find out the guy they thought that was dead all night is alive.
Now Boone continues to be amazed at the grace and generosity of people he's never met.
Trinity Fire Department, I have no idea where that's even at. They came driving this in here fully equipped, and they said, keep it as long as you need it.
Inside the fire bays, mountains of supplies. Tucked between fire trucks and turnout gear, a makeshift field hospital.
So we've had these guys here, nurses, a physician. They've been making house calls. I didn't even know physicians made house calls anymore.
Dr. Randy Robinson drove from Georgia to make house calls to Pensacola's older residents.
What I call holler hopping, which is jumping on an ATV and grabbing med supplies out to people.
Robinson and volunteer nurses organize what they have to do whatever this community needs. With 43 years in family medicine, Dr. Robinson has seen a lot, but nothing quite like this.
What's the interaction like?
Oh, it's crazy. They're just so thankful. Yeah. It kind of restores your faith in humanity. Yeah.
You're getting to see the good in all the bad.
Yeah. Well, all the bad, man, there's not much bad.
And with no churches, roads, or power, faith is what's fueling people here.
It's a long tunnel. This is going to take a long time. But there is at least a little light that I can see at the end of the tunnel now, and it's like, okay, we're going to do this. Together, we'll do it.
In Yancey County, North Carolina, I'm Hannah Getz.